Hey, and welcome back to the next episode of the Right Hand Drive Guys podcast, the podcast for guys who like right hand drives. We're your hosts. I'm Bobby. This is Aaron.
Yo.
And this is episode 102, and we appreciate you being here with us. What is episode 102 going to be about?
I don't know. Where are you going?
Oh, where are you going?
Where are you going, dude?
Yeah.
Where are you off to?
I'm headed back to Japan, motherfucker. So,
dude, I love that for you.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the homie can't come along this time. It's okay. He's not one of those types that secretly hates me for it. Or is he?
No. I thought you were going to say I'm not one of those types that has a GTR, so.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I mean, that's part of this thing, right? Like I bought a, December of 2034 GTR a while back. If you've been listening, you know all about it, right?
Yeah.
And so part of that, I made a commitment to myself that if I'm doing this and I'm going to pay top rank to register this car, if I'm going to, have them maintain it, if I'm going to do these things, I need to commit to going over there and continuing to create memories, right?
Yeah.
Trust me, it's not easy. My wife's like, you're a friggin' idiot. And I'm just like, yeah, no, dude, I know. But like, I promised this to myself when I bought the car, right?
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's just sitting there. So ours meeting's coming up. Man, this is the time last year you didn't get to come again.
Yeah.
So you missed the R's meeting. But I get what you're doing. Like, you're not a GTR guy. You're like, yeah, screw those like pompous jerks.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, yeah, I mean, I get it, dude. But like, yeah, it is a cool thing. It is at Fuji Speedway every year. If you don't know about it, look it up. It is a meeting of the GTR cars. Yeah. There is, in the center of the track, there's a big concourse, and all of the vendors are set up there.
Nice.
There's a ton of the shop cars and Nismo cars and Built by Legends cars and all these different kind of aftermarket people that create, of course, their show cars. So that's cool. And then there's like a track, experience going on. It's not like a timed thing. It's nothing like that. You just get the opportunity to take your car around the track.
Nice.
There also just so happens to be during ours meeting a trailer truck show on the outside of like the track, the concourse on the outside of the
trailer truck show.
Yeah, so it's like sick. They bring like all the
the Daikoku trucks, like the big crazy, with all the lights.
Yeah.
Dude,
so they'll have a section of those. They'll have a section of brand new trucks. They'll have a section of specialty trucks.
Whoa,
yeah.
Dude.
It's pretty wild. So
that is sick.
Yeah, and
I'm bummed now.
Yeah. I figured. That's why I didn't mention it last year. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on there, and then not to mention, dude, the parking lot is like, the parking lot's almost just as dope as in the center of the track, because there's only the gallery, so to speak, of GTRs, like personal people's cars, is not that many. I think it's 100 or 50. But out in the parking lots, there's thousands of GTRs and stuff. So like my car ends up out in the parking lot. Right. There's like thousands out there. So you can literally spend more time in the parking lot.
For sure. And I remember last year watching a bunch of the YouTubers videos from over there, and they showed the parking lot, and I was like mind blown, because I mean, there will be like the dudes that park with each other with the same color and like all the same, like, I don't know. It's just crazy how they organize themselves within the lot too. Yeah. It is. It's cool.
Pretty wild. And there's like 15 parking lots. Yeah. It's not like there's just two.
So you can just hit parking lots all day.
Yeah. You could pay the entrance fee to Fuji Speedway, which is 3,000 yen, and see mad GTRs without ever going into ours meeting. Yeah. So
it's crazy.
Yeah. And so, like I said, I got this car over there, ours meeting. This is definitely the last year I'll be able to do it. I plan that my car, like early to mid-October next year, will get on the boat. Yeah. And it should land, December 1, December 2. And so I won't get to do this again unless I just went to go, which I wouldn't. And I won't be able to do Tokyo Auto Salon again. So, these things are, I'm not to say I won't go back to Japan again. Hopefully, business between us would bring us there. That would be ideal and pay for us to go there instead of us, breaking the bank to, go to Japan.
Yeah.
But hopefully, we can do it to get paid, whatever, right? But as far as, my, more, I guess, non-business trips, these will be the end of it. So what else am I going to do? I'm like, what else do I do? Well, I don't know. What would you do? What's something you would do?
I don't know. Probably go to Don Quixote.
Okay. Hey, listen. He has stated multiple times he's a simple man. If you just let it be, he's a simple man.
Hit some pachinko,
Yeah. Okay. All right.
7-Eleven after that.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
My wife is coming out she's not staying the whole time, but she's coming for 4 or 5 days. So that's cool. She'll get to experience ours meeting. The next day after ours meeting's a Sunday. Monday is the following day. There is an experience through the hotel, actually, that I didn't realize. I never realized this.
Yeah.
They have an experience every Monday where if you sign up and pay, you get to run parade laps around Fuji Speedway, and just experience it.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, so Kendon, who if you listen, he's just on a few episodes ago.
Yeah.
He hooked me up and was like, hey, sign up for this dude because he's going to bring his 300ZX. So we will be able to participate and be on the track and do these.
Yeah.
It's not like Top Rank.
Right.
Like he said on the episode, it's not like Top Rank, but it is the opportunity to experience Fuji.
Yes.
Obviously, I've gotten to do the full thing and blow my MFD and mess up my alternator and whatever else, right? I got to do the real thing.
Yeah,
so I'm
right.
excited to kind of take it easy and just kind of learn the lines and kind of figure that out.
Taking the sights.
As opposed to being pressured because you have a $700,000 built by Legends car ramming up your ass on the straightaway. So this will be nice. Yeah, so I'm excited to do that. That's really cool. Another thing that we're supposed to be doing is the Heritage Collection at Zama.
Nice.
That is, well, you know more about it than I do. What is it?
It's pretty much where they keep all of their retired race cars and, I don't know, just their collection like that. They'll have all the stock models there as well.
Okay. Yeah, it's I guess it makes sense, the Heritage Collection, all this stuff that they're kind of saving, protecting, things that are worth something to Nissan, so to speak. And I believe we have an American version too, right?
Yes. It's not.
It's not the same.
Not the same, but right.
know.
There's one down in, I believe it's in Tennessee now.
Yeah,
it was in California for a while, but now it's Tennessee.
That's cool. So, yeah, a friend of mine from Colorado is hooking that up. He has the connects to be able to get that private tour.
Yeah.
So that'll be really nice. Excited to kind of see some of these things. I'm going to make sure I wear 2 pairs of underwear, so if I blow through the first pair.
You're gonna.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll have 2 on. But I'm excited for that because that's not something I've had the opportunity to do. I plan on doing a lot more self-exploring. I got this crew of Colorado dudes that I'm going to spend, 4 or 5 days with, but otherwise I plan on doing just a lot of self-exploring, going to a particular area and then on foot just exploring and just taking it in and
just
listening.
Around Tokyo or?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I'd like to get to know that city and its different little communities a little better.
Yeah.
So I just plan on just walking, just taking off,
That's sick.
And seeing what's up and wherever I end up for food or, checking things out. I'm excited for that because on our previous trips, whether I was with you or, any other time, it's been kind of boom, 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 boom. We're it's planned, right? We're spending all this money to go to Japan. We need to be making progress, and we have every trip. So this trip, I'm really excited to slow it down a little bit during those times and just be present, where I'm at. So, nowhere in particular. I'm trying not to plan it.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, like I said, my wife is going.
Yeah.
And any good husband or significant other knows you got to at least, out of a, for her 6-day trip, you at least got to let her do what she wants for like 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
Like,
at least, right?
Yeah. Like, period, the whole time. You know, she gets 45 minutes or an hour.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're doing car shit. No, I'm just kidding. But she wants to go to Disney Sea. I've been there with my daughter. It's something that we don't have in America. She likes the way that Disney styles stuff. So I'm like, all right, so we can do that for your 45 minutes, hour, whatever. But another thing she wanted to do, which I thought was a great idea, is Shibuya Sky. And that's something newer. And it's like a overlook of Shibuya.
Yeah.
And I feel like we were kind of close to it when we went in that Starbucks that time.
Yeah.
But like now they've changed it all up, and you have tickets, and you can actually go.
Yeah, I think I've seen some on a reel or something.
Yeah, exactly. So they have an observation deck with windows, or you can be on the actual roof looking down over at Shibuya. So yeah, it's a ticketed thing, like I said, and there's time slots, and we were lucky enough to get a time slot.
Yeah,
so
that's sick.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a cool view. I haven't been back there since we went, so that'll be nice. And I think that's where the conveyor belt parking was.
Oh, yeah.
So that'll be cool to, say bye to the car again.
That'd be cool.
But yeah, I mean, so that's going to be one of the days. And then, of course, while I'm at Fuji Speedway for ours meeting, I am going to go ahead and stay at Fuji Speedway Hotel. I made sure to book it this year.
Yeah.
Last year, Kenan really saved my butt by giving me his, but, this year I'm like, dude, I have to get it. So I booked it as soon as I possibly could.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be good for Fuji Speedway Hotel. And you got to go, right? Yeah, because we went. So,
that was at
as you know, that's like a really cool hotel. It's still so nice, but like the amenities are awesome. The museum is sweet. Like if you ever, no event required. If you just have the opportunity, if you're traveling through on your way to, out west, whatever it may be, stop at Fuji Speedway Hotel because it really is like an awesome spot.
And dude, even if you're not trying to do something car related, dude, you get the Fuji mountainside room.
Yeah.
And it's like this crazy view of Fuji. Yeah.
You wake up to Fuji.
Yeah. It's so insane.
And they also have these, like, I don't know what they were called, but they were like paddock rooms or something, and you can get like your own little
like
house.
A little condo type thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's options. So, there's a bunch of little stuff that I'm doing, especially with the Colorado guys. We're gonna hit A Pit, of course. We're gonna hit it Akihabara. Probably take some pictures just like we did with Jesse and Jay.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Nissan Crossing in Ginza.
Nice.
And so,
have you been there before?
I haven't gotten to, and I know the LM was there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it still is, but hopefully, because I have not gotten to see an LM. We are going to Daikoku, of course.
Yeah, gotta go there.
Gotta go there. But something I haven't done, this Saturday morning, I'm actually going to hit Daikoku Cars and Coffee.
Whoa.
Yeah, they actually have a Cars and Coffee. It is on Saturday mornings, and we're hitting it.
Nice, dude. Hitting that vending machine, too.
Yes.
Huh?
Oh, dude. Please, dude. I'm hitting vending machines every time I can. Dude.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm sorry. I appreciate you participating regardless. But also going to go ahead. Let's hit, Omari Factory. We're going to hit Omari Factory. I want to see if any of that 40th stuff, I know it's probably not released, but I want to see if they have any marketing for it. Anything like that, any extra little, that old logo stuff that maybe they're not putting out there that's Omori specific.
Right.
I'm hoping for some of that. Also going to the Nissan Engine Museum.
Whoa.
Yep. I don't know
That's
where
pretty
that
sick.
is.
I've never even heard of that, actually.
No, but Kendon knows all about it, and so we're headed over there. We're gonna hit the engine museum. That should be nice. And so we're gonna take Hakone Turnpike over to Fuji Speedway,
That's sick.
and then as you remember, Hakone Skyline.
Yeah.
We're going up through there, so
Nice,
that
dude,
same thing
nice.
that we did with Albo, pretty much. Pretty excited about that. Gonna get that milk ice cream again.
Yeah, yeah,
Got to.
Got to, dude.
It's weird, man. Like when I'm in Japan, I can literally eat like a dog, dude.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like crap or like slowed down.
I know.
Like
mean,
I don't ever get that like lethargy, just
Yeah.
like your shoulders drop and you're like,
just beat.
damn, I'm screwed. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, I can put stuff back either way, but in Japan, I don't know what it is, dude, but anything and everything I want, I can't stop eating. And I don't feel bad about it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I don't-
weird.
I just keep going and keep it moving.
And you didn't even really spend that much money on it
Yeah,
either.
no.
That's what's really cool.
It is really cool.
So, these are some of the basis of what we're doing. We have some other stuff we're doing, Moon Eyes, Yellow Hat. We're going to go to Nissan HQ in
Nice.
Yokohama. So we will go through, between the Engine Museum, the Heritage Collection, Nissan HQ, the Crossing, like we're going to be in good shape as far as Nissan stuff goes.
Yeah, I'd say so.
You can tell that all my Colorado buddies are Nissan guys because there's not a single other thing on here. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited about that. We also have booked, which isn't my thing, but I said I would go along, the Gotemba Distillery Tour. That's a Kendon thing.
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, dude, I'll come along. Like, why not? It's Sunday afternoon, after ours meeting. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Um,
That's pretty cool. That's
and-
a cool experience. Maybe
Yeah.
you can, maybe you can drink just as much in Japan and not feel slumped over about it too, right? Like, is there
so
alcohol
half a
different-
shot, because that's about all I drink here. So,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, I mean, I'm sure it'll be cool. I am totally cool with learning new things, even if I don't participate.
Yeah.
Just seeing that, and how much he hyped it up. I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure he's a good guide too.
and so, yeah, I mean, otherwise, like, one thing that is different, I know you experienced it, is I've never flown into Haneda, and I'm flying into Haneda. So I'm a little nervous because I know, like, in Narita, I know where I'm coming off the gate. I know where the money exchange machine is. I know I have a routine because
Right.
I've gone there multiple times now. Haneda makes me a little nervous because I just don't know it.
Yeah.
Just like anything. But one, go ahead.
Oh, yeah,
No,
I was
you
gonna
got
say
experience.
Haneda. I mean, that's the one. I mean, it's floating on the water, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's. I don't know. It's kind of a strange airport. Whenever you see, like, you're coming out of the sky, coming into it, you're just like, that's water. Like, what is
What
going
are we
on?
doing?
But yeah, I mean, even after you land, dude, it seemed like, dude, you taxied forever. Like,
I bet.
10, 15 minutes or something like that. You get to the gate, you get out, and dude, it's another hike. Like,
Oh, really?
a while. It's a long walk. I don't know if it was just on the side of the airport I was on, but there was a lot of walking and a lot of the moving platforms.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
yeah. Okay. And then you get into customs and all that. stuff.
Right. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's a big place.
Yeah. And so
it's like, holy shit.
anytime, anytime I'm getting off these planes, it's always a mad rush because I need to get to PDI, top rank PDI.
Right.
Because my car's waiting for me with an empty tank.
Yeah.
So I need to get there because, even though they're so cool and they always wait for me, I do not abuse the Japanese society's kindness.
Yeah.
I stress out about it because I just don't want to be another American that's just, it's on my time.
Right.
So I will need to pretty much get off that plane and motivate until I can get to whatever, taxi that I can take. However, good thing is Haneda is actually closer than Narita. I thought for sure to
Really?
Noda. Yeah, I thought that Narita would be closer to Noda, but it's not because of the back roads and stuff you got to take. The Haneda is like more of a direct shot. So it was actually 20 minutes closer. So I was like, dude, that's sweet.
Right.
I'm only going to be passing out in this cab for like 50 minutes instead of an hour and 10 minutes.
Dude, that cab ride is always a struggle.
It feels like it's like so long.
Right.
And then, I got to get the car and immediately, go to the traditional fuel station.
Yeah.
And just like fuel it up. But I mean, it's exciting. It's cool. Like, I definitely feel very fortunate to be able to do it. And again, I'm there for like 7 days. I'm going to try to meet as many people as I can that potentially we can have on the show. I'm going to try to learn as much as I can to bring back and share with everybody. I have pretty much exactly 7 days that I'm there. That includes like the 2 half days that I leave and I get there, but no super far travel, no Shinkansen, no nothing like that this time. Just a lot of pretty much just Tokyo, Yokohama, Fuji, and that's it. But I'm okay with that because I think that it's going to allow me to get acquainted with Tokyo even better,
right?
Which I'm really trying to focus on this time because I want to be able to go there and know where I'm going for the most part. Of course, like it's huge, you can't, but like know the areas, understand where they're located compared to where I am, kind of be less of a gaijin,
right?
Like just
kind of hard not to.
Yeah, it is, but I want to get a little better with it. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm excited, man. I really, I don't want to overdo it. I know we've had a lot of these Japan episodes, but I just wanted to let everybody in on exactly what I'm doing, where I'm going, and hopefully I have as good of a time as I'm anticipating.
Yeah, I had a question. With like going last year, you said there was literally parking lots and just rows and rows and rows of Skylines and GTRs. Does that give you like hope for the longevity of these cars and like the passion that people have for them to care for them and carry them on for the decades and decades to come? Does that make sense? Like
in Japan?
In Japan?
Yeah, I think for sure. Like it again, last year I didn't even get to go through 15 lots of them.
Right.
I went through 3 and I was like, "Oh my gosh." And so I mean, like the Skyline and the GTR culture is still very alive and well in Japan, but people tend to sell out when big money gets flashed in their face.
Right.
And how long can you hold out? How long is this car worth it? How long do you wait before you give in to the money?
Right.
Because that's all it is like there's less of a pool over there and things get more expensive and people start going, not to say door to door, but going to private residences and wanting to buy your M-Spec or your base model, whatever it is. How long until that price is enough for that person to justify, well, I might as well just do it.
Right.
Like, and then they're afraid that this time is going to lapse and they will have passed up on an amazing opportunity.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, there's definitely still plenty of Skylines in Japan.
Right.
Like, you wouldn't think so driving around normally. Like just like we're like, dude, this is crazy. We're in Japan. Where's all the cars? Where's all the Skylines? But they're just being taken care of because the guys who like don't appreciate them don't have them anymore. They sold them, so now it's a lot of the guys that appreciate them.
Right.
So
I think it's that, and a lot of them, might not be in the cities.
Right,
like,
for sure.
The cities is usually where people make more money. So if you're making more money, you're not going to keep the 30-year-old car. You're going to
unless you got the passion for
right,
it.
Unless you have the passion
but
for it.
But as far as just a regular
seeing the normal stock cars around, like
there's way more Benzes and like all these other kind of more upper level cars in the cities, for sure.
Crown Majestics.
Yeah, Crown Majestics. Whatever you're saying. I don't know what you're saying right now.
So one more last question from me. Can you think of anything or any vehicle specific meets in America that pull the same type of crowd, like of one specific car, like it does in Japan? Like,
I mean,
I could think of maybe a couple, but
I am absolutely sure there is some domestic make that
right,
has,
like
a
LS
Mustang
Fest and
or-
stuff like
right.
that.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
imagine, but
That's probably on a more grand scale, even because of how broad that is.
Right.
LS Fest is anyone with an LS, and that's goddamn near everyone.
Yeah.
Like literally, dude. Like so, but like, yeah. I mean, I think, and I'm sure, even Steve and Kirby, two of my buddies I met last year, there's some older guys.
yeah,
They got their start with Ford Taurus SHOs. I know. Whatever. I don't care. Whatever
pretty
makes you
sick,
happy.
to be honest.
Yeah. So, but they would have that,
Yeah.
like they would have this huge Ford
Oh,
Taurus
right.
SHO meet where all the SHOs from around the country come and they meet at the Ford factory, and it's like this big thing.
That's pretty cool.
So, like, I'm sure that there is.
It's just way too niche. I
Yes,
guess you could
exactly.
say.
You wouldn't
It's
even know
those-
it was happening because you're
Right.
not invited, dude. Like in that type of thing.
Yeah,
So,
I see what you mean.
I'm sure there's more. I mean, for this though, ours meeting and like Nismo Festival,
Right.
these type of things are super close to what we've been interested in for so long.
Right. So
And-
obviously it's going to be in
Yeah.
our face.
Yes, exactly. And then also, ours meeting in Nismo Festival and stuff, they represent cars that have fans that have never even seen one in real life.
Yeah.
That's not a lot of cars. Not a lot of cars that like are that exclusive beyond exotics and hypercars.
Right.
Have that type of following.
Yeah,
That
100%.
people that have never even seen one besides in the movie theater are huge fans of them. So, yeah, I think it's special. I definitely feel blessed to be a part of it. I'm excited this year because I know a lot more people. So, like, I will be able to converse a lot more without being like an awkward American.
Yeah.
I should be able to kind of meet up with quite a few people that I already know. And of course, that makes it easier in a foreign country to meet up with people you already know. So,
Right.
yeah, I'm pumped. I'll
Oh, yeah,
definitely fill everybody in. Make sure that you watch the Instagram because while I'm over there, of course, I'll be pumping out the content as it's happening and probably regurgitate a bunch for like 6 months, whatever, right? But, when you go to Japan and you have these experiences, it's so easy to want to share them over and over again,
Yeah.
So definitely follow us at RHDGUIS. And yeah, I guess I'll see you when I get back from Japan.
Hell yeah, man. I'm excited for you.
I'm Bobby. This is Aaron.
See ya.
Peace.